You know, most people open up Claude and treat it just like a basic chat app or like a fancy Google search. But as entrepreneur Dan Martell puts it, doing that is literally like buying a Ferrari and only driving it 10 kilometers an hour. Welcome to today's Explainer, where we are finally taking that parking brake off.
Think about how most of us use AI right now. It's usually just basic back-and-forth chat, right? It's kind of slow, it's manual, and honestly, it's super limiting. But our goal today is to build a full AI operating system running at max speed. We're going to distill 16 specific hacks from Dan Martell's playbook to completely transform how you use Claude. These are strategies literally designed to save you hours, grow your business, and boost your productivity in ways that will, frankly, blow your mind.
Okay, let's dive into this. Here is our zero to hero roadmap for today's Explainer, going from basic setup all the way to fully autonomous agents. We'll start with setup and foundation, move right into connecting to your workspace, explore visuals and project management, cover browser and voice automation, dive deep into autonomous coding and agents, and then wrap it all up with custom skills. Kicking things off with Section 1, Setup and Foundation. Let's get that workspace ready. Hack number 1 is memory import. Look, if you're coming over from ChatGPT and you're sweating about losing all that context you've built up over the months, don't be. You can seamlessly port over your entire history and all your preferences in under 2 minutes using Claude's import tool. It's that easy. Now, hack number 2 is absolutely crucial, the model selector. Please stop leaving this on default. You've got to actively pick your power level based on the task at hand. Haiku is your go-to for cheap, lightning-fast speed. Sonnet, that's your everyday workhorse for drafting emails and standard tasks. And Opus, that is your heavy hitter for complex logic and deep data analysis. Selecting your model manually gives you total control over what you're actually getting. Moving right along to Section 2, Connecting to your workspace. This is where we instantly upgrade what Claude can do. Hacks 3 and 4 are all about integrations. And let's break this down systematically. Step 1, you connect your Gmail. Suddenly, Claude can natively search through your messy inbox, summarize those endless email threads, and actually draft your replies. You can even set up a shared Claude account with your assistant so they can securely query your inbox on autopilot. Step 2, connect Google Calendar. Now yes, it can time block your meetings, but the real magic is Step 3. This is where you give Claude your quarterly business goals and ask it to analyze your calendar. It literally becomes a business coach, instantly telling you if the time you're spending actually aligns with the goals you're trying to hit. How crazy is that?
Phase 3 now, visuals and project management. We're turning simple chats into fully functional workspaces.
Hack number 5 introduces a massive game changer, artifacts. Now, what's really interesting about this concept is that artifacts are essentially working, interactive mini-apps generated instantly right inside your chat window. So if you've ever wanted to build a custom interactive spreadsheet or maybe a quick internal tracking tool for your team, you don't need to be a developer. You just tell Claude what you want and boom, it spawns a live, interactive application right there that you can edit, click around in, and iterate on the fly.
Building right off of that, Hack 6 gives you interactive visuals. Claude will actually build live, clickable diagrams to help you digest and learn complex concepts way faster. And to organize all of this magic, you use Hack 7, projects. Think of projects like highly focused brain trusts. You preload them with your PDFs, internal docs, and your specific system prompts. You can even upload massive transcripts of all your previous team meetings or coaching calls, and then just ask Claude to hunt down specific stories or pain points. It keeps everything hyper-contextual and gives your whole team a centralized space to collaborate. All right, Section 4, Browser and Voice Automation. Let's talk about automating our workflows and how we actually input data. Hack 8 is voice mode, and this is huge. Think about the stark contrast in your daily workflow. Typing out massive, complex prompts takes so much time and energy. But with voice mode, on the mobile app or desktop, you are talking 3 times faster than you can type. You could literally be driving, just rambling out your completely messy, totally unstructured thoughts, and Claude is smart enough to auto-transcribe the whole thing, pinpoint exactly what your intent is, and spit back a brilliant, actionable answer. Now, Hack 9 is an absolute non-negotiable, the Chrome extension. Let's map out how this works. Step 1, you install Claude for Chrome, which unleashes the AI inside your browser. Step 2, imagine you're staring at a massive, messy spreadsheet on a web page, and you need to spot a specific trend. Instead of downloading and sorting it yourself, you just ask Claude. Step 3, it takes a snapshot, scrapes the data, actually clicks the buttons, and extracts the insights for you automatically. It's literally acting on your behalf right there on the web.
Moving into Section 5, Autonomous Coding and Agents. This is the most advanced, kind of nerdy tier, where we let Claude physically control your computer.
Hacks 10 and 11 rely on a separate desktop app called Cowork. Let's break this down. Step 1, you open that app. Step 2, you toggle the computer use setting on, and suddenly, Claude can literally take control of your mouse and keyboard. You can tell it to open HubSpot, pull last month's sales numbers, paste them into a Google Sheet, make a chart, and post it to your team's Slack channel. Step 3 brings in Hack 11, scheduled tasks. You can fully automate workflows so Claude wakes up every single morning, reads your inbox, flags what's urgent, and writes you a daily summary before you even sit down with your coffee. Which brings us to Hack 13, Claude Code. This lets you write actual software in plain English. I absolutely love this highly relatable story from Dan Martell about one of his clients. So there's this guy, Todd. He's a 60-year-old CEO with zero, and I mean zero, technical or coding background. Well, nobody heard from Todd for 3 days. He literally locked himself in his office, and when he finally emerged, he had used Claude Code to build a complete, custom CEO dashboard app to do his job for him. No programming languages learned. He just talked to Claude. And honestly, the craziest part is that you can command these agents from anywhere in the world. Hack 12 is Claude Dispatch. You pair your phone to your desktop app, which means you could be out at a nice dinner, text your phone, and command your computer back at home to grab a pitch deck and email it to your team. Hack 14 takes this even further with Claude channels. You can actually pair Claude to iMessage, Telegram, or Discord. So picture this, you're running late to the airport in a cab, and you just text Claude via iMessage to check your calendar, read your emails, and check you into your flight. It's wild.
Let's transition to our final phase, Section 6, Custom Skills and Wrap Up. It's time to standardize your tasks. Hack 15 is Claude Skills. This is where you save your perfect prompts and workflows to guarantee consistent results every single time you use them. You can even download thousands of open-source skills straight from GitHub. For example, there's a famous one called Humanizer that takes standard, robotic AI text and instantly rewrites it to sound perfectly human. Finally, we have Hack 16, Claude Design. This is a total game changer. Just hand Claude your brand guidelines, and it instantly acts as your in-house graphic designer, whipping up visual mockups, entire landing pages, and full pitch decks that perfectly match your brand's unique aesthetic.
So, the crucial point is this. Looking at all 16 of these powerful tools at once can definitely feel a bit overwhelming. You might be sitting there thinking, man, I am so behind the curve. But the truth is, no one is truly ahead right now. If you just pick one of these 16 hacks, literally just one, and apply it to your workflow today, you are already putting yourself ahead of 99% of people out there.